Please welcome Hamish Blake. The hamster. Come down here a little bit, not too far. In the line.
Pound it.
Yes, yeah.
Pound it. All right.
What would you, You brought your lunch, I see. What's the description of this? Is
I've got
this
no
goth,
idea.
or is this...
This is Bono the Vampire Slayer. I don't know.
Okay. So you feel you're ready to rock?
I'm excited. I've no idea.
Neither have we. There's the door. Hamish Blake.
Let's make sure my jewellery's correct.
You'll get it all straightened up there. Your destiny awaits. Good luck.
Thanks. Yes.
Thank God you're here. We're about to go back from the break.
Okay. Good.
And welcome back. Well, if ever a guest needed no introduction, it is our next guest. Can you please make him very welcome? The main man in modern music, it is Sledge. How you doing?
Terrific.
Great to see you again.
Yes. Oh, it's great to be back. It's my favourite show. Love it. Always love coming back.
Cool.
Yeah.
Where have you just come in from?
Oh, Papa.
Papa.
New Guinea.
Oh.
New Guinea, not Dad's house.
No.
Papua New Guinea.
So you're over your fear of flying then, mate?
No, boat, mate. Boat. always go boat. Once you go boat, you don't go back.
Sweet. Big year, obviously. Got a Grammy. How was that?
Half expected it.
Really?
To be honest. I mean, we sold 1 billion records.
Wow.
And that's cheers. That's some kind of that's a big deal. I don't know if you guys know much about music, but 1 billion's generally...
It's a lot. Now, Sledge, if you like the Grammy so much, why did you give it back?
I don't want to hog. I don't want to be seen to be a Grammys hog. And it had my name wrong on it. They'd spelt it Sledge. And that's...
What about the altercation with Diddy backstage? What actually went on?
It's been blown out of proportion.
Yeah.
It's been... He approached me.
Yeah.
And I've got one of his rings.
Yeah.
We've got the same ring. He didn't like that. We just said a few things, and then he stabbed me. And that's... But you can't... Oh, look at...
Sledge.
What have I got? One button done up. Sorry about that. Just showing off the old chest space. Mate, Sledge shaves.
Mate, I know that music is one passion, politics another. Your big issue, of course, is...
Dinosaurs.
Yeah. What about them?
Bring them back.
Bring them back now.
That's actually what the track T-Rex Tomorrow is about. It's about saying, tomorrow, can we please bring back the T-Rex?
Now, the new album, it's great.
Thank you.
So many special guests.
Yeah.
Just to name a few.
Yeah, to name even one. Farnsey.
You did a duet with Kate Sobrano.
Yeah. It's
How did that come about?
Kate and I, we were on the same bowling team. Celebrity bowling league. And she just said, look, you're the best singer in the world.
She said that?
Yeah.
Wow.
I get it a bit.
Really?
And she said, you're the best singer I've ever seen. You've sold 1 billion albums, and that's big. Can you do a song with me? And that's how Pussycats and Angels came about.
Pussycats and... Well, I think Kate might be here. Oh, yes, here she is.
Joby.
Sledge, we've got to go to a break, mate. But I would love for you two to take us out. Pussycats and Angels. Sledge and Kate Sobrano, everybody.
Check out the lunch. Pussycats and
Cat.
when I'm feeling sad and blue. And I don't know what to do. You're the only one that I'm dreaming of, except for flying angels above. Pussycat sitting.
I want to hear more, man. I want to hear more.
Thank you, darling.
Really, Pussycats and Angels. That was all going on. Those lyrics were taken off. Tommy.
Sledge, that was sensational. I mean, yeah, excellent first up performance. Being that guest on a Tonight Show is hard enough as it is, but you had no idea who you were or what you were doing or why you were even saving dinosaurs, but you ran with it beautifully and produced.
They say, you know, first thing that comes into your head. That proved not always the best way to go.
Mr. Hamish Blake. Let's hear it from him. Winkle pickers or something? Those pointy...
These are incredibly painful.
Oh, are they?
I'm a witch.
You feeling good?
I am a little bit. I don't think it gets any easier, but I'm excited.
What do you reckon's in the box?
New shoes.
There's the door, my friend. You're fabulous. Remember that as you go through it. Hamish Blake,
Thanks,
good
mate.
luck.
Thank God you're
Yes,
here.
I know. Hello. Very. I think that's for you. I think so. There you go.
I'm so excited about tonight.
Me too.
How did you ever get tickets to Cold Joy and the Joy Boys?
Well, let's just say I put in a few good words and I nicked them out of an old lady's handbag. So that's but it doesn't matter because you're my special little pink pig. Lovely piglet. Piglet. It's a pet name.
Look, before we go, Daddy just wants to say a quick hello. Is that all right?
Oh, of course. I love you, Dad. Not in that way, but yeah.
Don't forget to use his correct title.
Absolutely.
Daddy!
Yes, sweetheart.
Ah, Admiral, how are you?
Senator, actually.
Senator.
Oh, good boy. Hey, come on, give me your best handshake, boy.
That's pretty much it, big guy.
I see. Well, sit down there.
Thank you.
Oh, good to meet you at last.
Don't look.
Now, Nancy,
Not yet, or ever. Till we're married, don't look at what's
well, Nancy tells me you're studying electrical engineering.
Yes. Very much so. Up close and from afar. That's why I've got that quite futuristic-looking watch. Still, we made that. You're not meant to see that for a couple of decades.
What a remarkable young man you are.
Yeah, I mean, it can give you a sneak peek, but it's not functional yet, so I'll keep it under wraps until I show Piglet later. Yeah.
Piglet, is it?
Piglet, that's just our little... She calls me Winnie the Pooh, and that was an awkward night.
Well, listen, darling, why don't you let us have a man-to-man talk? You can freshen up, and I'll talk to young Petey here. She's a very special girl, my Nancy.
She is hot.
Yeah.
Hot.
How do you mean hot?
No, you know, fever-wise. So she's a little bit sick tonight, so I'll take care of her.
She was. Well, I'd appreciate that. I was curious how you two met.
In a chat room.
Chat room.
I'll explain. Let me explain. At college, we have rooms where we literally just sit and chat, and it's a concept I think could catch on in the future. To be honest, but in sort of a more diverse sense.
I see.
Yeah.
I guess I'm curious what your attitude towards Hanky Panky is.
I don't like her. I assume you're talking about there's a very loose girl at university we call Hanky Panky. Her real name, of course, is Hannah Panozzo. But
OK, look, Pete, I'm going to come right out and say this. I want to know exactly what you expect from my daughter on a first date.
like in terms of what base?
What you expect from my daughter after a first date?
Third base is a lot, I know that. I will be happy with first base going for second, but if I get stopped there, that's fine.
I see. And after a second date, where would that put you in which
Home
place?
run, baby.
Daddy, we really should be going now.
Yeah, definitely.
Right, well, yes, I guess you should both run along. Come on.
Great.
Now, what time can I expect her back?
It's Tuesday, Saturday? Is that... Me.
I see he's bought you a present. Why
Yeah.
don't you open it, darling? Come on, let's all see it.
Let's. Yeah, great. That's...
What's that?
What's that? A car rag.
Want to turn around, face the door. This is your, what, fourth time?
Fourth time.
Fourth time.
So, law of averages, probably stuff this one up.
I don't think so. Hamish Blake, good luck. Your world awaits.
Hello.
Thank God you're here, mate.
I know. Yes.
Great turnout. What did you
I
put on the
know.
invitations?
I know. I said, bring a partner, and so we doubled our walk-ins.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I welcome you to the launch of our latest pharmaceutical range. I'm going to leave you in the hands of our very capable product sales reps.
Yeah.
Over to you, boys.
Well,
Thank you, Miss Goff.
Yeah.
Listen, for the last 10 years,
At least.
there's been one name in pharmaceuticals, and that is Pharmacline.
Yeah.
And that's a name that stood for...
Well, it's two names, it's hyphenated. But it's a name that stood for Pharmaceuticals and Klein, which is German for kind. So we make drugs, but we're also kind. We're not here to hurt anyone. And initially, we did gum too, PK, but bit of a legal issue there. So switched it over to drugs.
And we are really proud to be unveiling our new range today, aren't we?
Yeah. This is big.
And let's begin with Flactil.
Flactil.
Tell them why it's so good, this one.
Flactil. Did you fart? Of course you didn't, because you've taken your Flactil. Flactil, obviously, flatulence is what we're battling there. No more gas, it's a flact. That's what we're thinking of. This is actual size, so we're going to shrink this down. We're going to, because at the moment it's almost a meal, one of the pills.
This, in fact, is, of course, an anti-immunoproton inceptor,
Yeah.
this one, so which means...
Yeah, well, I mean, you've got your proton inceptors. We're against that. we're anti the immunoproton inceptors. We're like an anti-pasto. That's not a drug.
We actually do have something else that's very exciting. In this case, it's for asthmatics, isn't it?
Yeah.
If we can get you just to look over here...
Oh, look
it's
at that.
Floxicam.
Floxicam.
That's right.
Who can? Floxicam.
Tell them the special features of this particular product.
Oh, it's a sugar pill, and we make... No. Yeah, no. Oh, the special features are have one every day, and if you weren't asthmatic before, you're almost guaranteed not to be asthmatic afterwards. So in a way, that's a vaccine, and that's never been done.
But we have discovered an unfortunate side effect with Floxicam.
Yeah, death. We've written that so small you can barely see it even on a box this size.
We are also very excited about this one. Yes, it is Accutech.
Yeah.
Now, this is a great product. We're really happy about this one.
Yeah.
Tell them what this one does.
It's a machine that you clip into your body and it makes you dance. He's doing I'm a Little Teapot, and that's just one of the settings that you can put on that Accutech. The Accu stands for accurate and techno, obviously.
All right. So I'll ask,
Yeah.
what exactly does it measure?
What does it measure?
Yeah.
Moves per second.
Like,
That's probably about 2 or 3 MPS.
Yeah.
But you can get...
This last one, ladies and gentlemen, is very exciting.
Yes.
Now, Zest. Why don't you tell them about this one and why you'll be thanked by your wife for it?
Let's just say that there's a reason she's covering him up there.
See, I've
been a recent study linking the tablets to kidney failure and liver disease?
That's, you know, if you believe science, if you look at studies, you're never going to get a girl like that. So.
I get it now.
Very good to be here.
Fantastic. So the character is now fully fleshed out.
Absolutely.
It's the look in your eyes.
It's sprightly. Yeah. And then 2 inches across, dead. He's a conundrum, this guy.
This is going to be great fun.
I've got this leg brace on, too. I can't really move my leg.
Get out.
Yeah,
Have you?
It's authentic.
Oh, that is authentic. And you got those fabulous zip-up shoes. Zips on both sides. That gives you the...
It's all about ease when you get to my age.
Well, there is the door, my friend. You got the groceries, you got the stick. Great to have you back, Hamish. Hamish Blake, good luck.
Oh, Pops, thank God you're here. We're getting worried. Where have you been?
Yeah, well, I'm not dead yet.
Well, come in and have a seat. Your favourite chair's waiting for you.
Yes. What have you put biscuits on it for?
Dad?
What?
Dad, your favourite chair.
Hop in your favourite chair, Dad.
This is the coffee table.
Oh, that's right. No, he can't have his own favourite because we just won his money. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Now, you haven't forgotten what day it is today, have you, Dad?
It's not V-Day. I'd be getting pissed at the RSL. Oh, look, biscuits. You're here. You ring a bell. I don't know. What are we going to run through for the funeral?
It's your 85th birthday, Dad. We've dropped over to celebrate.
Oh,
How does it feel to be 85?
Well, I know Grandpa does look young, but it's just the comb-over. No, I feel brilliant. I feel like a young man still.
It's about your driving, Dad. We really think that it might be time to hand in your licence.
Yeah, I could hand in my licence. Sort of had my eye on the new MX-5, though.
Dad,
I don't know.
You've been having too many accidents.
They're not accidents. It's how I meet women these days. You bump into them. Bit of a tip for you, Bob. Oh, no, sorry, you're a girl. You bump into them, exchange details. Uh-oh, Gramps has had a heart attack. Been done. What? Gotcha. It's not a bad trick.
Dad, you do remember what...
Dad, I'm going to throw this one out there. Which one of you did I father?
Me, darling.
Yeah. All right. What were you saying?
Lisa's doing a project on grandparents at school. Now, do you mind if she asks you a few questions?
No, I suppose not. Do you mind if I crack an arrowroot? Since I'm not cracking anything else.
Go on, darling. Ask him the questions nice and loud.
Grandad, what did you do during the war?
I hid for a good deal of it.
If you hid, why do you always insist on going on the Anzac March?
You remember my friend Bob? Yeah, it was an open casket funeral. I pinched his medals, and that sort of gets yours truly a ticket to ride.
How did Grandma die?
Well, it's an ongoing investigation. I think it'd be incriminating of me to confirm or deny anything there, darling.
Dad?
Get up. He's up.
We've been all through that, Dad.
He's awake.
Another question, love?
If you didn't have TV, how did people entertain themselves?
Mass... Just mass, really? Just church?
Your grandfather used to be quite the life of the party. He had a joke for every occasion.
Yeah, certainly did.
Why did the train driver cross the road?
No. Close. Why did the train go to the brothel?
What? Dad?
It's all right. It's a good one. Blow off a little steam, and that's a double meaning. Because should I? Yeah.
Just be careful.
Your grandfather used to play the spoons. Give him a rendition of The Road to Gundagai or something.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, you ready? It is a track winding back, lean over, see me crack.
Oh, thank God you're here.
Yeah. Hey! Crazy day, guys. Crazy day. Who wants to go to bed? We don't do enough of that anymore.
There's someone at the door.
Oh, yeah, that's him.
Oh, my God.
Michael, why is there a policeman with you?
I don't know, he followed me home.
Michael,
Can we keep
what's
him?
the real reason there's a policeman with you?
I've decided to hire protection. I think a few of the other kids in the orchestra are getting a little bit jealous of you-know-who. And so he's just basically witness protection. I think we should go to bed. Who's tired?
Michael, did something happen at band practice?
We spotted your son driving on Chesterfield Road.
Driving? He doesn't have a licence.
Golf clubs. We were just having, Dad, I want to be like you.
He was spotted driving a car very erratically, doing wheelies, burnouts, donuts, and at one point he even mounted the footpath.
Why would you do that?
Well, because you get bored on the regular road and then you go, see what I can do up on the
Sit down.
Right now, Michael.
OK, you can probably go, mate.
Where in God's name did you learn to do wheelies and burnouts?
Not your car. Your car, Mum.
After a short chase, we managed to apprehend him and all of his passengers.
Passengers? Michael, who else was in the car?
Grandad, I mean, I'll look after him because, that's my job every day.
We counted 17 individuals.
What were 17 people doing in a car?
OK, well, he's focusing on the negatives. On the plus side, you're looking at the regional champion of fitting mates into a car.
Why don't you tell your parents what we found in the boot of the car?
Dave, Steve, Macca.
Several spray cans and a balaclava.
Well, because, I've had that cold. They were like Ventolins. The balaclava, just because my head gets freezing sometimes.
Michael, look, officer, I'm sure there's a perfectly reasonable explanation for why Michael's behaving this way.
Yes,
Michael.
I was drunk, and we all do silly things. And I think we can all look back on this in an hour from now and have a big laugh.
Son, how long have you been drinking for?
Not forever. Obviously, my first few years were milk, and thank you.
I am talking about alcohol. How long have you been drinking alcohol?
Right. I don't know how... I can't give you a sort of a day figure, but... Hero. I mean, I've heard you and your mates talk.
We also detected a strong smell of smoke from the car.
What sort of smoke?
You'll be pleased to know that rather than use the heating, we had our own sort of fires going around the car.
Look, officer, this is very uncharacteristic behaviour for our son.
Michael is a model student. He's a member of the school band.
That's right.
Yes.
Yes. Why don't you show your parents what's in that case?
Just a trombone, I would have thought. Rather than bore you with it, it is a trombone. Oh, yeah. OK.
Michael, what's this about?
Well, I'll tell you what it's about. It's about time you got some new jewellery, Mum, because that stuff's ridiculous. Thanks very much.
Good luck.
Thanks very much.
Thank God you're here, Professor.
Good to meet you.
Good. We're just about to broadcast the show.
Oh, great. Always.
Kapow!
What's up?
Hi, boys and girls, and welcome back to Kapow, the show that makes science simple.
And helping us in the TV lab is our regular expert, Professor Doug Kerr.
Or, as we call him, Doug Cool. Thank you. A lot of kids have been writing and calling me that, so if we can start that, that'd be great.
We've got a great show today. We've got Chemistry Corner coming up, where Professor Doug will be combining baking soda and water. What will that achieve?
Just sort of cloudy water, but it's going to be fun. That'll be awesome. Hey, yes, kapow!
I thought it actually made invisible ink.
Well, you're not the scientist, mate, so okay.
But first, we've got to ask, what phenomena do we call this?
This is a classic example of magic. Nobody knows why that happens.
Well, Professor Doug, it also perfectly demonstrates Newton's second law of motion, which is, of course...
If the swings are rocking, don't come a-knocking.
All right, enough physics. Let's go back in time.
Oh!
It is our History of Science segment, and here we are in 1959, and we're joined by Rhonda.
Yes, well... Yikes, all right. We certainly are joined by Rhonda.
Now, Professor, what do you notice about Rhonda?
The third law of attraction, which is B equals D and D.
Well, Professor, she is wearing a just-invented fabric called spandex, or to give it its technical name...
It's impossible lycra. And they call it impossible lycra because you can't actually rip it. Now, I'd be happy to absolutely go to town on trying that if... Oh, cheeky, she's...
Well, Professor, why do cycling enthusiasts, for example, choose to wear spandex?
Well, because it's smooth. It's very smooth. And it aerates the body as well. So if I can, whilst that looks very... If I go... You can feel that, can't you? So it's good. You can get through that.
Well, Professor, it's actually time to go back to the modern days now. So here we go.
Mind your eyes. Oh, no, do you have to go? It's just a special effect. She didn't.
And we're here just in time for the hands-on bit where we do the kapow experiment.
Here we go.
Now, you've had Lucy out back before the show doing something rather unusual.
Well, oh, yes, sorry. No, sorry. No, yes, we have been preparing this, which is, Liz, tell them.
Vinegar and lemon juice.
That's right, vinegar and lemon juice. And now... You want us to add...
Skull. No, just kidding, kids. Ask your mum and dad about that.
You want us to add some baking soda.
Oh!
Look at that.
What do you call this phenomenon?
That's the head, so you've got to wait for that to die down before you skull. Nah, it's it.
But when we return, Professor, you'll be taking this egg and this bottle and...
Skull. With this egg and this bottle, it's something that Professor Cool saw in Thailand, but you have to stay tuned. Oh, Jesus.
Well, I want to know what it tasted like. It was bad.
Oh, that's bad. Keep working on that one. We're not releasing that as a drink.
I'm going to give you points for actually drinking your own scientific experiment. I will, however, take points off for heavy breathing on one of our models this evening.
It's science, Tom. It's just science, mate.
All in the name of science.
God. Weird. Doors there.
Thank God you're here. How was your shower?
Oh, good. Had a great one. Had a really good one. 3 minutes, of course. Water restrictions.
Good. Dinner's almost ready. I'm afraid
Good
it's
on you.
chops again, the only thing you packed in the esky.
Well, you know, you're not immune from buying stuff, but that's all right.
Honey, do you remember what we were doing at this exact time 1 week ago?
Yes, yes. I was trying to get out of bed with you because the footy was on, but I remember what you were doing.
We were getting... Baby, we were getting married.
Oh, you mean during the day? Right, I'm thinking wedding night. Yeah, no, this is, it's been a great week, hasn't it? Up here for marriage.
Sweetie, let's sit down.
OK.
You sit on that chair, your chair.
Oh, I wanted to kind of put my feet up. Oh, OK.
Honey!
Why, you can sit on the esky.
Listen, as part of our wedding vows, we made a promise to each other that we would always...
Try to be faithful.
We would always try to be honest with each other.
Yes, we would.
OK, so I'm going to be honest right now. I am not happy. And I'm sure you can guess why.
No, but...
I'm not happy because we are spending our honeymoon in a caravan park.
In the deluxe caravan, I think you're sort of focusing on the negatives. I'm not happy because somebody's chops are getting cold.
Listen, we are the only ones here under the age of 40.
I know. It's to make you look hotter.
Why would you want to hang out with a bunch of...
Yes! Yes!
How are you, folks?
Bloody good.
How are you?
Good. You came at a great time just between you and me because we're having another one.
Don't you worry. Now,
She's all right.
is everything set for tomorrow then?
Oh, yeah.
What's happening tomorrow?
A dawn fishing trip.
I hate fishing. Why would you organise a trip?
Well, I know you hate fishing, and because there are fish out there, I thought I'd get out there and kill some of them, so keep them away from you.
We'll see you two down at the pier then, OK?
Yeah,
In the morning?
great. Terrific.
Great, OK.
Good on you, mate.
Honey, when you asked me where I wanted to go for our honeymoon, do you remember what I said?
Definitely feel like you said caravan park.
I said somewhere like Tuscany. How is this like Tuscany?
Are you joking? Look at the signs around. Reception, Italian. Activities centre. It's Italian. You're so blinkered. It's very frustrating for me. Put some spice on the chops if you want Italian.
Baby, what do you think is the purpose of a honeymoon?
Actions do speak a bit louder than words. What's that? What's that? Take her into the expander and punish her? Not please. I certainly didn't say that.
Listen!
I can keep going because we're in the wilderness. I'm a wild man.
Don't muck around, sweetheart.
That's
Listen,
erotic.
the purpose of the honeymoon is that newlywed couples can spend time together alone. So why did you invite your parents?
Well, because it's Mum and Dad's caravan. They already had it booked out, so they're in that end, we're in that end. Yeah. You've got the flexible floral sheet.
But 4 people sharing the same caravan, how is that romantic?
God, you act like you've never seen 2 old people go at it before. It is.
It's disgusting, Lachlan. You're going to have to say something to them. Kevin, Bronwyn, would you mind coming out here, please?
What is it, love? We're just watching Deal or No Deal.
Hey, Dad.
Lachlan has something he'd like to tell you.
What is it, son?
I tried that thing you do where you get the leg and pop it up. It's going to cost you 20. At least buy me dinner.
It's the question on everybody's lips. Are you out there?
We've seen chops. Do you want to see the sausage? Here we go.
He's worked it back to a chop reference.
For a second, I did leave those on, didn't I?
Thanks for the lift. Oh, hail Sir Percival. Returning from the Crusades. Hurrah!
Thanks, Boris.
Sir Percival.
Oh, how are you, Steve?
Thank God you're here. You were meant to be gone only a few months, and yet you've been away a full 5 years. What kept you?
Well, me and Boris, we got on really well, the horse. It's, you can see the way he's looking at me. I hate goodbyes as much as you do, big guy. Get out of here. I can't.
Sir Percival, your steed was once black. What happened?
He got a hell of a fright once we started dating.
The king! All hail the king!
All hail the king!
Who is it that calls upon me? The king.
Your Highness, it is Sir Percival the Brave, or as he now wishes to be called, Sir Percival the...
Horse lover.
Oh, Sir Percival the horse lover.
Come here. Oh, it's good to see you. As strong as an ox.
You haven't changed at all, have you, Percy?
Yeah, well, I have, because I've been away for 5 years. You can't just wear this every day.
Indeed. Indeed.
Your Majesty, Sir Percival has returned with a souvenir.
Oh, what is it?
Well, it is a kind of megaphone. Can you hear me?
Sir Percival, is that what I think it is?
Well, if you think it's a kind of megaphone, yes.
This looks like the Holy Grail.
It's sort of one of them. There's a series of 5, and the Holy Grail is, like, unbelievably expensive.
Oh, Sir Percy, that is the most sacred relic in all of Christendom. I am grateful indeed for this. Tell me, what can I give you in return? Anything.
Who's this brunette here? How's that? Just need to... No. It can be a little bit confusing with the bob haircut. That's a better one. That's a much better one.
Greetings, my lord.
Greetings, my wench. How art thou?
Sir Percival, I waited 5 years for your return. I trust you've been faithful. You brought the king a most wonderful gift.
I know, because I'm a great guy, so any sort of marital misdiscretion should be completely forgiven because of the excellent cup that I brought back. Would you sort of agree with that? Is that... Where do you sit on that?
What, pray tell, have you brought me?
Oh, well, I can't give you the sword, but it sort of unscrews at the end, the sword, and I have managed to put in here...
I do not need this.
No, it's okay. God, what have you got me? I don't want it. You're gonna get it, OK? It's pixie dust. And it's priceless. You don't need material stuff, am I right?
Can you guess the one thing
I thought we were going for a kiss. I mean, obviously not in front of the king, because, you know, he's a bit of a prude like that.
Can you guess the one thing I want most from you? A song.
A song. Bring forth the lute player!
Oh.
Join me in our favourite duet.
OK. Get rid of this. That's holding me back. Oh! I seem to have gouged a significant chunk out of these sturdy tiles on the floor.
When the flowers bloom in the spring.
We bloody love to sing.
My heart dreams of just one thing.
You're not getting an engagement ring. Stop trying to trick me during song.
Oh. Thank God you're here. We're just about ready to roll tape.
Well, just give it 2 secs while I just zone in. All right, roll when you want. What's up, guys? How are you?
Yes,
There we are.
And welcome back to Bachelor No More. Well, when we first started this series a few months ago, we started with 40 love-struck ladies. Tonight, we're down to the final 6. One of these gorgeous girls will win this man's hand. Mike Reynolds, how are you feeling?
Well, how are the girls feeling? Very lucky, but it can't be all of you as much as I want it to be. Look, I'm feeling obviously sport for choice, and I did have a battle with the producers. It can only be one. I know a few of us talked about perhaps more than one. But yeah, I'm feeling ready. I'm feeling really ready.
When you look at this group of gorgeous women, what's the first thought that jumps into your head?
I'd love to see you up there. Silent number 7.
Now, Mike, of course, over the series, we've got to know your taste in the fairer sex.
Yes.
And you have told us that there's one thing above all others that you look for in a woman.
A face. And so I'm rapt to see you've all got faces, some better than others, but we will find that out later.
Yes, we will.
And, of course, we also know that there's one rather unusual thing that you simply can't stand.
Talking. So if we could keep it to a minimum. I mean, that's the advantage of a blank face. There would be no talking, but I prefer faces and then just a little bit of shush so Mikey can get his thoughts straight.
All right, Mike. Well, Mike, during the week, you were able to share something very special with each of our contestants. Remind us what that was.
It was my liver. Now, a small portion of it, because the rest can grow back, but you all ate it in my mystery lasagna. So,
wow, and you all...
As I said at the time, you have a little bit of Mike in you. Let's see if we can make that a little bit more. I'm sure we all remember the gag. I'm sure we all remember it. It was a zinger.
Well, Mike, you also got to take each of the ladies out on a very special date. We're going to relive some of those moments now in Heart Talk.
Yes, my favourite bit.
Now, Mike, Katrina told us it was a great night, so romantic, especially when he leant over and whispered to me in Spanish. What did you say to Katrina?
Amigos para siempre. Which I think is Spanish for what a terrific Olympics we've had.
Gorgeous, Mike. Just gorgeous.
Wonderful. Now, Renee tells us it was a perfect night, candlelit dinner, romantic music, and then something I was really not expecting. Mike?
Then we did my tax return, because I forgot. That was sort of coming up the next day. But, you know, I was sort of sensing things were, again, no offence, becoming a bit dull. So I thought I'll just kill 2 birds with one stone and get the old 08-09 return done.
Well, Mike, Gabriella wasn't 100%. She said, what a man, what a date, what a night, but spoilt by just one thing. Can you think what that was?
Well, Gabriella, my windy angel. I certainly didn't see it as a setback. I thought it was lovely you could be that relaxed around me. Thank you.
Now, Mike, it's time to turn out 4 love lights. You've made your selections. Press the buttons.
Oh, Mike, you've chose to turn out... Oh, Katrina, Renee, Gabriella and Loretta. What happens to them now?
Well, you guys will be escorted from here by security because I know I'm an amazing guy and you're probably just going to try and get me.
Now, Mike...
And don't nick anything, because a
All
lot
right,
of it's
ladies,
fake anyway,
up they
so...
come. Now, any final words before they go?
Nothing's permanent. You know where I'm staying. Except my windy angel. I think perhaps that's it for us.
Goodbye, ladies.
Goodbye, ladies. Thank you all.
Take it easy.
Now, Mike, we are down to the final 2, Brittany and Sky. Now, I know you'd like to take both of them with you, but it's not possible,
Damn
is
it.
it?
Son of a bitch.
Oh, Mike!
Sorry.
Mike.
No, sorry. It's just Mikey no likey.
I know, Mikey.
Because this is hard.
Oh, Mikey, well, it's not possible because we've only got 1 rose of love. All right, Mikey, it's time to make a decision. Brittany or Sky, who do you choose and why?
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
Who here is the best at sneaking into someone's room late at night for covert affairs?
Now, Mike, it's your...
Oh, that's a very good... So in that case, I pick... What was your name again?
Sky.
That's Sky.
Sky, you're my Sky guy, aren't you?
Mike and Sky, Mike, Mike has picked you. Do you accept his rose of love?
You'd bloody want to. Yeah, I was going to say. Because if you don't, again, Brittany!
Now, Mike...
But you accept, yeah?
Mike, I'm afraid there's one final twist. I have a cheque for $250,000.
I'll take it. All right, good twist.
Well, you have a choice, Mike. You can either take the money or take Sky.
Well, Sky, you got a flower, so enjoy it. Piss off. Sky, no.
I almost didn't see you there in this very subtle outfit.
Very natural habitat, yeah.
What are we thinking?
Well, you know, we're sporty. We're, you know, like 20-20, something like that. I keep doing hamstring stretches.
Let's limber up. Hamish, there's the door. Does it feel different?
It's been a while.
It's been a while, old friend.
New paint. Oh, cool.
Welcome back. There's your door. Have fun.
Thanks, mate. Okay, guys.
Thank God you're here.
Doing some stretches. How are you?
The network executives are really excited to hear your pitch.
As they should be. Good to be here, and you too. Lots of back pats. We're obviously a close team. Back patting is a big part of who we are. Sometimes we will front pat. Not everyone.
Thanks for the opportunity for us to pitch.
Let's face it, right now, you at Channel 10 need one thing more than anything else.
More reality. But having said that, sports too, don't you reckon? Do you guys love sports? When you think of sports, Channel 10 has, you know, and that's great. So, you know...
7 has the cricket, 9 has tennis.
Boo.
But 10 could have...
the pick of the dregs.
The BBC, otherwise known as...
Yeah.
The Big Bash.
No, they can't have that.
The Big Bash Croquet!
Yes.
Croquet can be cool if you just make a few changes, starting with the rules. There will still be mallets, but once a game, you get to use the...
mallet on your opposition's body.
And...
oh, sorry, yep. The Wonder Mallet!
also known as the Hyper Hammer.
Yeah, well, Wonder Mallet's good. We'll talk about that. What do you guys think? Wonder Mallet or Hyper Hammer? What have you written down? 2 ticks for Wonder Mallet. Middle guy's cute.
Every time the croquet ball advances through the gate, what happens?
Wonder balls. Let us explain. I mean, there are some actual copyright issues with an adult website, but we'll sort that out. Yeah, if we can get the trademark to Wonder Balls, that's where you come in, because it's not cheap. But if we could do that, once the ball goes through the gate...
this happens.
The gates of hell! Yes.
Careful, mate.
Relatively safe. You should try it. Would you like to try it?
I might.
You should. So once you're in the gates of hell, one person will catch fire.
Once a match, you also get the right to do what?
You can dack an opponent. Because they're very, like... if you would like to... if you want to have a go, I mean, I don't... have a little... I'll tell you what. Have a little... just back here. Have a little pull. Have a little... just... just give it
We get it.
Just see how fast they come down.
Let's get back to the confrontation. Come
You
on.
can also call on the wild man.
How are you, Dennis? What a mad dog.
And what does the wild man do for you?
Well, I mean, what does he do for you? I mean, look at this. The wild man will come in and whoever has been dacked, he will continue the humiliation by doing things to their dacked bottoms. He's such a wild man. I mean, you should see him on the weekends. A little bit too much cocaine. You're a wild man. That's
wild man!
What's that? Yes, at Sally's. OK. He's very funny.
Let's talk uniforms. Our players will now wear...
Yeah. No, I know. Like, I obviously haven't, like, fully altered my suit yet, but...
What do you call that look?
Better than mine.
Imagine this. Smoke, fireworks, and then...
Then the wild man's back, but this time wears his clothes.
And then this happens...
Yep. And where on the wild man's body does that come from? Give us the check and you'll find out.
Can you give us one good reason why this network should give you millions of dollars for some croquet?
It's by far not the worst decision you've ever made.
Wonderballs, Blake. I don't know if you want to sell croquet. I think you want to open a nightclub, right?
I think this is a pretty Gold Coast specific sport.
It was so incredible. Josh, look, and I know this might be a bit strange because the two of you have actually been on this stage together.
You have, Joshy. I mean, this is quite surreal because the first time I met you was this show. This is how we became friends.
And look how far I've come. That was unbelievable, Ham. You are the GOAT, man.
I did see a little look of fear in Heidi's eyes as I was doing this with the sparks. And I was like, this feels like something that would have been a safety meeting about.
At that meeting, all I know is they just said, don't give this scene to Ross Noble. That's the only thing. I mean, I don't know if big Bash Croquet is going to take off, but then again, I said that about nerds building Legos, and what do I know? You're the best, dude. Come on.
So awesome to be here. Oh, here we go. That's more like it. Hello, darling.
Thank God you're here.
Yes, you're welcome.
They're ready to hear our talk. Come on.
All right. Sorry, I was a teensy bit late. We are very excited to have our guest speakers here tonight.
It's not every day you get to meet two people who've achieved the ultimate adventurer goal.
Thank you, boys and girls. My hubby Paul and I are so excited to be here tonight. In fact, what was it you were saying as we drove in?
Oh, thank God. Not another bloody fundraising night. But that's just because Paul and Pauline have busy lives. We have busy lives. And to be honest, sometimes when this pops up in iCal, I go... But then we come in and I see all the... Well, I was going to say smiling faces, but one is. Yeah, I see all this, we see the faces and we realise that this is so worth it, guys. We've got to climb for the kids, don't we? Don't we? Yeah? Hands in? OK, maybe later. Yeah. Don't see any hands in badges, so that makes sense.
A few years ago, Paul and I decided to take on a challenge. It came down to 2 possibilities. Climb Mount Everest or...
drive to the very top of Mount Kosciuszko. Do you know where that is? That's Australia's biggest mountain, and there is a car park near the top.
And we did climb Mount Everest.
Yeah, then we did that. We got a taste on Kosciuszko, and that was the entree, and Everest was absolutely the main course. God, boy, it was so hard, wasn't it? You were amazing, Pauline.
Thank you.
That was great.
We started training about a year ago, and every morning we'd go running or we'd do some weights, and every evening, what would the 2 of us do together?
We would certainly, we would ascend a summit. We would... There were peaks involved, there were climaxes. Many of them, many climaxes sometimes. And panting and lack of oxygen, but... And that's stuff you got to get used to if you're going up Everest. And so that was part of the climatisation. Yeah, good, nod, take it in.
When you look at this...
Oh, yeah.
What comes to you?
God, so many memories. Again, for me, and Pauline. God, this is our... Remember that little place? That's the climax, but... Things were warm. I'm just saying things were warming up there. Things were warming up there. And because of the cooking stove, you know, you camping cooking stove, that's what I mean. We're warming up there. You start at base camp, and that... and then with the right technique, yeah, you get all the way to the top. A lot of it's about technique.
Everyone starts here at base camp.
Everyone starts at base camp, which is just a little bit lower than treble camp. It's a good joke.
You then climb to base camp 2, 3 and 4, and then you enter...
Yes, the fun zone. After Camp 4, things get a little wild. And it's very, very important to have 2 things, oxygen and a safe word.
What can you tell me about these prayer flags? What were you praying for?
Just a bit of peace and quiet sometimes. I love you, and I love your poems.
You can have all the equipment in the world, but what is the one thing everyone needs to climb Mount Everest?
The one thing well, obviously the mountain. I mean, because you can't, you could start climbing, you'd be the best climber in the world, but if there's not a mountain under you, where are you going?
I always say, follow your dreams.
And
but
that,
Paul says
and that. Follow the map.
Why don't we ask the children if they have any questions?
Yes.
What's the first thing you did when you got to the top of the mountain?
There's a suggestion box up there, and I put in a suggestion for a travelator.
I'll never forget when we stepped onto the summit, those words you said to me.
Well, you will never forget them, so do you need them again?
Again.
OK, I said... You really want them again? But, I mean...
Yes.
I think you've forgotten them.
No, again.
I think you've forgotten them.
Paul, any chance of a scout salute?
Oh, God.
Oh, Baz. All right. Come on, kids. We'll dip, 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 and you'll...
Rip, rip, rip.
I feel like you're loving this.
I have to be honest with everyone. I love this hair.
I'm getting almost a bit of a Hemsworth vibe. Is anyone else getting this? But then also, how many... What have we got here? Cloaks, robes?
Look, it could be ye olde, like it could be...
I mean, it's not 2000s.
But it could be Jedi too, so you don't know. I mean, let's just go with Hemsworth.
I've got something for you because I know that you don't want to go anywhere without your lucky basket of green stuff.
Herbs.
This is for you.
Thank you so much.
Carry it as you normally would. There you go. This is your door. Good luck.
Merlin! Thank God you're here! I can see you've been gathering herbs in the forest.
Yes.
What magical plants have you found?
Parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme.
Yes, it is.
And some chicken salt as well.
Wonderful.
All valuable ingredients.
Wonderful. There's also some sage wood and there's some pennyroyal for your potions. And, what would this plant be for?
Ah, that's one of the secret herbs and spices. We mustn't tell.
Master,
Ah.
this man, he wishes to seek your counsel.
Well, you've come to the right guy. I know it all.
I am chief advisor to the king. They tell me you are the wisest man in the kingdom.
Ah, yes.
If
that
you are
is the-
so wise, then answer this riddle. When open, I am closed, but when closed, I am open. What am I?
A 7-Eleven.
They say you are also a prognosticator, a forecaster of the future. Tell me, what will the king be doing tomorrow?
Tomorrow, let's see. He's got hot yoga at 6 a.m. and then he will behead you. He won't. Obviously, that's why we've got that little cage on.
Tomorrow, the king does battle with the Saxons.
That's
Will he
right.
be victorious?
Sorry, wrong calendar appointment. The Saxons. Will he be victorious? Well, I know. We all want to know, don't we? Yes, you want to know, Sturry. I can see.
Come here. Come here.
Well, to be honest, actually, just sort of the more senior ranking people are talking, so back to your stirring. Yeah, it's looking good for the Saxons, to be honest.
Do you not have a potion that will help bring the king victory?
We have many potions. And if the king were to drink from this,
He would taste the delicious taste of Rabinair. Rabinair, a rare potion I got from 7-Eleven.
Behold, the master's latest brew. Eye of newt, blood of lamb,
Yeah.
and the secret ingredient.
Dry ice.
One drop of this elixir in his enemy's goblet, and what will they feel?
They will not experience heartburn for up to 24 hours.
Ha! Someone knocks upon the door. Who could it be?
Well, of course I know, because I see all. That is Steve. Enter Steve! Stevie?
Merlin, it is I. Surely you recognize me from my voice?
Mother?
Now do you recognize me?
Much more attractive mother.
It's Lady Guinevere.
LG! Yes, of course. How are you? I haven't seen you for... Oh, God, it's been ages, isn't it?
Merlin, I seek your help. The king and I have yet to produce a child. Yes. What do you suggest we do?
Right. He's so busy, isn't he? Well, we could... Just one sec. We couldn't make a baby in there, could we?
We could try.
Yeah, right. Well,
Is there a potion or an amulet that might assist?
yeah, there's a thing called IVF, but I don't think we do it in a pot.
Forgive me, Your Majesty. For childless couples, there is a simple solution. Tell Lady Guinevere what her husband must wear to bed.
Ah, OK. First, he needeth... Do you know what a gimp mask is?
He must wear
yes.
this amulet
Of
made
course.
from the most fertile animal of all.
Me.
And what of our future? What can you tell me?
allow the master to reveal your future by gazing into his crystal ball.
Woo! Here we go. All right. Just give it a little bit of ball polish. You don't want to start with a rusty ball? OK.
What do you see?
Yes.
What is it?
Oh, sorry, I thought it was a private viewing. It's really bright. In fact, judging by the intensity and colour of the lights, I think you get a solarium.
Oh, thank you for your help, Merlin. How may I ever repay you?
Yeah, you get a Medicare rebate, and obviously there's a gap because I'm a specialist.
Watch now as Merlin the Magician disappears into thin air.
1, 2, 3!
Gosh, the commitment, the dedication to hit the deck, that was absolutely spectacular.
Well, I don't know if you guys know how I did it, but well, check out after the show and we'll show you a step-by-step behind the magic.